What the f is that?
Oh my God!
What is up, everybody? You're probably wondering why I'm in my house doing this, and 3 months later. But over the summer, we went out with Paranormal Seekers Josh and his partner Ernie, and we also met up with a couple viewers, BJ, also known as Paranormal Rooster, and Jeffrey Coon. Our guy Jerry went with us, and Dana and myself, we all went to the Middle Point School in Middle Point, Ohio, and we did an investigation. It was the first collab I've ever done with anybody, and also you guys know that I'm not really a YouTuber yet, so that's why I forgot to film the intro. So that's why we're standing in my front yard with the skeleton. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I was really hyped up about going here because I watched a lot of stuff beforehand, and it really seemed like it was going to be a very, very active location. So let's go ahead and look at experiences that other people had.
I've been told there's a creeper in here. I mean, I had to get out of here. I had to run upstairs.
Dude,
Did you hear that?
that was like a little kid.
Yeah. I just heard a loud thud above me.
Oh shit, I heard that.
Something's touching me right now. Something's touching my neck right now.
Bro, you just got... Yo, something just f***ed you up.
What do you mean?
Dude, you gotta see your neck.
I'm getting a really bad feeling about this place.
Here. Just.
Oh. Bro. Oh.
Okay, we gotta get the out of here. Wait up. What the Oh. Oh my God. Did you just fall? This. You okay?
The video that you're about to watch is footage from the night where we visited the most haunted school in America. Now, I can vouch for this because by the end of the night, I was running, screaming for my life. I will never go back here.
Well, that didn't happen to us.
And I'm standing out in the parking lot, car pulls up, guy gets out, it's the owner of the building. One of the things he had mentioned was that there were bodies they had found there.
And supposedly they were dumped all over the building. Do you know who dropped the bodies off here? The moment you walk through those front doors into that building, there is this sense that you are not wanted here. And based on what happens throughout the rest of this night...
Ow, did you hear that?
What?
I just got scratched.
Oh dude, holy shit. We definitely were not wanted here.
None of us were scared one little bit to be in that building. It does not feel dark.
Okay, well, this guy here. He's here. He's always here in this area. He doesn't like ghost boxes, but if you have a DR60 recorder or something like that that really gets good EVP, you'll capture him. And she's also here. That's his wife. They both own the train station and several other businesses right here in town. The train station is right here on the other side of the school.
Is that building that
That's
the roof is caved in?
dilapidated,
Oh,
yeah.
it's funny.
yeah, we drove that.
The gym is actually very active during the earlier hours of the night. As the night rolls later, it quiets. Just making you aware of that. We had a public event here, and I had 7 people get attacked back to back to
Really?
back to back to back.
Like, what happened to him?
First one got, which was one of my team members, got scratched from the neck to about right here in his back. And it was a deep welt. I mean, it was deep. And the other guy, he was standing about right where I am. And I hear him just let out this crazy scream. He's around my age, so he was no kid. And he lets out this crazy scream, and I'm like, what's wrong, man? And he was like, I don't know, did something to my arm. And as we look at his arm, it goes from his elbow to his wrist. And it looked like something set a fucking hot poker all across his arm, because it looked like it burned him, not scratched him or welded him. It looked like a burn. Well, let's just say he went outside and wouldn't come back in the first 45 minutes of the event. Would not come back in. Done. Absolutely 100% done. And then one of my other team members got jabbed real hard in the side. My daughter was with me that day, and it was really messing with her bad. He had a little crush on her. She looks like a Barbie doll. So he had a little crush on her. And he actually got her later in the gym, squeezed her neck, and he left an entire handprint wrapped around the back of her neck from thumb to fingers. You could see it all. And it was embedded in her neck. It was like, and she wasn't too happy about that at all.
Is there?
I mean, that's the first time I'd ever brought her along ghost hunting, so.
So real quick, I did hear a story down here about a janitor or something.
Oh, okay.
Died in a boiler.
I'll get there.
Okay.
That guy died. He worked here for 22 years. And me personally, from talking to him a million times, I have come to figure that he is slow.
Oh.
Mentally slow, so his job was to put coal in the boiler when the boiler was here. This is not the boiler, it burned up, which killed him in turn. It blew up, exploded, because I guess they got not enough water in it or something, or however they did it back then, but it blew up, burned him up. And he calls himself Bob the Boiler Man. I did not name him. That's his name and his name alone, and he repeats it all the time. He can be friendly. He's used to me. We've came to an agreement over all these years. He don't mess with me, and he understands why I'm talking about him the way I'm talking about him, and I'm not making fun of him. I'm just explaining. Right. And as we all know, anybody with a mental disability, if you flip their script, it's over. They're gonna fuck you up. It's just that simple. So just be careful if you want to antagonize him, that he may attack you. And he's capable. And what I mean, he's capable of pushing you, he's capable of hitting you, he's capable of scratching you, and he's not an evil spirit, he's just the way he is, you know?
Right.
So just understand that he can flip his script on you, he can be friendly.
Yeah.
But if you piss him off or he just don't like you, I don't guarantee anybody's safe. Like I said, we had 7 people, including Eric, who runs the village. He got attacked that same day, right or roughly around the same time as the attacks were going on down here, up in the dark room. Okay. And that was Eric's very first experience of ever being attacked. And he was incoherent for at least 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was like, shit, man. And I ran back up there. I ran straight back up there because I got a DR60 recording and recorder, and I can usually capture anything that says anything. And I said, what the hell did you do to Eric? And it said, first guy said, it was us. Yeah. Clear as day, just like that. The bed, here from a movie they filmed called A Demon Within last August and September. So this was one of the psycho rooms. They used part of it as a insane asylum, part of it as a school. So some of the props I asked them to leave.
Yeah.
It's a nice little message that you get here.
But as you can see, the straps are just prop straps. They're nothing you can like literally really strap yourself to the bed or nothing. You can pull yourself right out of them. This is my favorite room of the entire school. This is what we call the dark room. We call this the dark room. Not because it's scary or anything else.
Because it's dark.
It's dark, even in the daytime.
Yeah.
So we'd be like, hey, where are you at? Maybe I'm in that dark room. So it just kind of stuck, you know?
Yep.
And its name has gotten to be well known. This is the most active room in the entire school. Because no matter where you are, if you sit in here, they will come to you. You don't have to go chasing them down.
Yeah.
This is where they congregate.
So another question then off of something that I saw. So I heard it was a seminary before it was a school.
That can't be proven.
Okay. So that's an unproven
Here, I'll show
story.
you it since you got your...
Because people were saying that this was the chapel.
This is what the school originally looked like versus today. They tore the 3rd floor off, this whole piece is gone.
Yep.
And they put a traditional school bell tower on it and took the steeple off. So there is a possibility, but it cannot be confirmed.
Okay.
Story, you know what I mean?
Well, I kind of thought if it was a seminary or something like that, that
Now,
it would be odd to have it in this small of a town.
Since you mentioned that, Brandy was also one that said, first day we came, she was with us, first day we came, And she also said, why do I keep seeing priests and nuns walking up and down the hallway? This is a school, ain't it? This is also one of my favorite rooms. We call this the mirror room, hence the big ass mirror.
Okay.
That's another way we was telling people what room we were in.
Yep.
So the name stuck, just like the dark room. But I will tell you this, being that I feel things and all that, there's something about this mirror that like gives me total freaking heebie-jeebies. It's like, and they also tell me they use this to come in and out of. When they see me talking, this is the spirits telling me what they do with this mirror. So they use it. Other than that, I'm not telling you too much. There are hundreds of spirits that travel in here, in and out of here all the time, and multiple that are always here. They're never gone. No matter what day it is, what time it is, I can come up here and talk to them.
You good? At least get this
I have a handful, so I'll keep the light on the chair for a
That
minute.
was me.
They're gonna go
Hand him the blanket.
he's gonna go ahead and get headphones on, and then he's going to get blindfolded. And then what he's gonna do is people or somebody.
Do you want to sit before you put all that on? Or?
I would probably sit.
I'm gonna get it ready then,
Okay.
because I don't have.
Okay.
Usually what happens, the person that bought
Well, this sucks already. This is fucking good for balls. Oh shit. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's start asking questions.
Can you say anything at all to the person wearing the headphones?
Weather.
My name is Josh. Can you repeat that to the guy down in the hole? I want something specific.
Are you live, Josh?
Yeah.
Do you want to have them pick a word?
Oh yeah. One of you guys give me a word.
Yeah, I'm live too, so whoever, because they're watching
Yeah.
both of us at the same time.
There you go. So
Whoever gives us a word first will have them say it.
Facebook.
No?
Yeah, that's where we're not on Facebook.
Our
We
live
are.
might be.
Someone said pickles. Can you repeat the word pickles?
Can you, the person that's sitting in the chair, I know that sometimes you like to sit in here and you like to watch things that are going on here, and I know.
Comfortable.
What did he say? I know that you like to enjoy sitting and watching in the corner. Can you tell us one thing that you like watching in here? Do you like watching plays, musicals, games? You can tell that guy right there what he's got. He can actually tell us what you're trying to tell us.
You think it might be going too fast?
It might be,
Should I
especially
go
because
adjust it?
he's not done this before. It might be going faster because I honestly I can think I'm picking up a couple words, but I'm used to doing it, so.
Yeah. Should I go down there and tap him?
Yeah, and see if he's okay because he's looking really flush. So just check after the Somebody should probably stay down here. There's a pair of red glasses.
Get a long
right
stick
there.
and prod it.
That's funny.
Josh's first time? You mean BJ? That's not.
Or BJ, did I say Josh?
No, that's what somebody in the
Oh,
chat
no,
said.
BJ.
I'm sorry. We're gonna change the settings on that.
Yeah, it's so fast.
I should have warned you that.
They said that
So
your
that's how
screen
we
was
know.
buffing on the TV, so it's still.
BJ, are
Yeah.
you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I know we have a couple people watching those. So.
School.
Yep, where we're at.
Do we have him back up, set up? Jeff, is he good?
Huh?
Is he good?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me your name? Can you, I'm gonna count, and then the next letter I want, or the next number I want you to say. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Can you go over and talk to the person with the headphones on? And can you tell him? There's stuff that we have sitting out, some of our stuff we brought with us. There's actually something that's sitting close to me that's brown. Can you tell me what color light is on it?
So yeah, this is BJ doing the Estes method.
Box.
How long do you typically stay under?
I just heard a female voice. And it wasn't from there. I think we need to get him up.
Shake.
Yeah.
It's got Dana in it.
Okay, so we're gonna get him out of here since he's been doing it for a little bit now.
Alright, man. That's a lot.
Okay.
Good.
So usually a lot of times the first time you do this, it's like, I mean, it's crazy because as you can hear that.
Did you hear a voice when you were up there?
Okay.
And you see that, but then you hear something from her, I mean, it's very overstimulating at a certain point, but it's just, there's so much that goes going on at the same time.
Yeah, dude, you ever do anything like this again, just like if something like that happens, it freaks you out, just tap out.
No, I'm not gonna tap out, but like, you know what I mean? The first time I was like, okay, maybe I misheard it. The second time, I'm like, okay, well, maybe. Third time, I'm like,
And like I said, it's really crazy when you have,
that was pretty cool though, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, other than that,
But you can see how people get annoyed by it, like that. Like it.
for me, it tuned out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
It tuned out, and all I could hear was bits and pieces of words.
Okay.
And it would start saying something, and I thought, well, fuck, here we go, and then it'd
Yeah.
come off. I wouldn't hear the rest.
Because we were like, I could hear things coming out of it, but I didn't know if it was words or what it was.
I mean, there were a couple times. I'm pretty fucking positive.
You'll be able to repeat it.
You what?
a solid here.
I said I'm pretty sure I heard
He just sits up
the
in
start
the
of a
corner.
John Denver song.
Kind of like
You probably did.
around a little bit, but not much.
A Middle Point man signs a time waiver and has a jury trial date set for tampering with evidence in the disappearance of a Van Wert man back in 2016. 57-year-old Dale Gear was indicted back in August of 2021 when evidence was found surrounding the investigation into the disappearance of Corey Glossett. At a pretrial on Thursday, a criminal jury trial was set to begin on June 6th. Since a two-day search of Gear's Middle Point property in October of 2016, more evidence was found that, according to documents Glossett's family identified as his clothing. That led to the indictment. Additional blood samples from the property were also tested as the case was considered cold, and they were confirmed to be a match to Glossett's DNA.
Is that too much light for everybody, or that's good?
Feels like we're getting ready to shoot a porn mystery.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little test with the spirit talker. I got mine. Jeff is going to set his up. And we're going to hit start on them at the same time. So if there's spirits that can actually communicate with it, both of them should be able to say the same thing at the same time.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
So you guys want me to tell you what I sense going on here?
Yeah.
In the auditorium, there's definitely a male that sits in the corner. Like there's a part of the wall that comes off, he sits in the corner. Which might be validated that there's somebody a male presence down there. So, but that happened, down there. I do sense that there's 2 deaths associated with this place. One is male, one is female. But
Do you have any ages or?
I don't yet, but once I've been up here a little bit, because we've mostly been downstairs, once I start getting into writing, I might be able to figure out. The same thing still popping up is June 2016, and I keep seeing my dog Styles with as a puppy with a birthday hat, and his birthday was June 15th of 2016. So, but that date just keeps the 2016 and the June constantly is popping up.
Alice.
What did I say?
I don't think anyone of them said anything that, just next one.
No, yours said Alice. Yeah, none of these line up.
I feel like somebody was stabbed around here, like in the shoulder, like in the neck of the shoulder. I'm getting like a super sharp pain, like in my shoulder right now.
Jones.
What did it say, Don?
I think it's Jones.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Is there a Kyle here?
I'm a friend.
I'm getting a Kyle. I don't know how he's tied to the 2016. The 6th
Understanding.
2016 somehow.
Quiet.
I don't know how.
So like if you ask questions, will they tell you?
A lot of times if they ask me, if who's asking questions? Like if they're asking me questions?
If you ask them a question.
If I ask them questions, I usually don't. I mean, whatever, like I see images that come to me, and that's how I present, like whatever comes, like whatever I see appear. And it's like my dog, to get me to get to the June 2016, it was showing my puppy with a birthday hat. Well, I know his birthday is June of 2016 was the year he was born, and I kept seeing 16. But he was born June 15th of 2016, but I just keep seeing 6/16. So that's why I associate it with the year, because that's the year he was born.
Should we all like take 2 minutes and ask questions, like take turns?
Are we asking her, or are we asking
anything that might be here?
Walter.
Apparently Walter's here.
Hey, Walter.
Yeah.
So you said the male was Kyle with a K or whatever?
Yeah.
So
Sit.
I guess my question would be, is
Gary.
No, he's not Gary. Is Kyle's body somewhere near here?
English.
I don't think so. I'm seeing it like grooves, so like maybe like in a ditch or
like in a field that's just been plowed.
It could be, but I'm seeing more like you know how you have like the ditches kind of on the side of fields, something like I think maybe like somewhere there, but I don't think. I think it's. I'm seeing pieces. It's not like it's in one area. Cause I'm seeing like a field like a field like in that little ditchy thing, but then I'm seeing by a tree, and then I'm seeing by a river.
Seed.
So I'm seeing, it's like, I'm seeing, like, I keep just seeing different places. It's not like one place. There's different places. Seeing a lot of like frustration, like crowds gathering and searching for things.
Does this thing said anything that's the same?
They haven't matched up, I don't think.
It's like.
Do we want to check a different room?
Yeah, there's.
Yeah. All right.
Flat.
You didn't say hot dog or pizza.
What else do we have right here?
There's that one
Oh, the mirror.
What room did he say they got the most?
It was the dark room.
The dark room?
The
Yeah,
AKA
there's so much mold, black mold in that room.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Which coincides with activity because if you're
right.
Yeah, if you're breathing black mold in for 3 hours, you're gonna start seeing it.
You're gonna go and shit.
Yeah.
Good, you're quiet. All right, so BJ has something to tell you after I get my camera set.
Okay.
So I'm only going off of what I was told by people who have firsthand info that were directly related to it. The name that you said, Kyle, was Corey.
Okay.
Same amount of letters, starts with a K. The date you were dead on, June.
I'm getting, ooh, I just got the goosebumps on that.
The woman that passed, his mom passed a year after he went missing. They say that she died from a broken heart.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's never been found to this day. They have no idea where his body's at.
So that would be the searching that I kept, people searching.
From what I was told, the story is he was seeing a man, they were in a relationship. Apparently some threats were made to the man about, doing what he was told to do or he was going to be outed. And the next day Corey disappeared.
Wow.
So everything you said was dead on. The name was off, but I mean, out of all the names you could have picked, you picked, a 4-letter name that started with a K.
Or even the last name for it.
Oh yeah, what'd you say about the last name?
Or no, you said G-O-L?
Like Goff?
It starts with G-L-O. His last name is
Yeah, because
Glossett.
I was G-O-L. I think they said G-O-L or G-O-L-F or.
Yeah, his last name is Glossett.
Wow.
G-L-O. So yeah, you were, and I know he could see. The whole time every time you would say something, I was like.
Yeah, I kept seeing you do that.
I mean, everything you said was so insanely close. And like I said, the only thing you were off on was the name. But other than that, you nailed everything. And as someone who's not a big believer in this, I'm just like, how the hell did that happen?
Yeah,
The way it was described to me was the cops did come here with cadaver dogs. And apparently they hit on his scent inside the school and on the grounds around here. Yeah, that's why I asked, I didn't change the name when I asked, is Kyle's body somewhere near? It'd have been cool, like, if we'd have found something to, tell his family. And he's in the vehicle with this other person. They make a withdrawal from his account. The next day, the same truck and the same...
David's coming to mind right now.
Josh, did we ever figure out the guy's name?
The guy who was arrested?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
The date of birth, was it 6/15? 16?
No, 16 was when he was
disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Gear was the guy's name. Dale Gear.
Dale, and you said Dave.
Close.
I don't know, it's crazy. How something like that could happen in a town like this and nobody know.
Yeah. Spinning, I keep feeling like I'm spinning, like dizzy.
Probably the fucking EMF coming from this.
Yeah, that could be.
We probably should go EMF and test it, shouldn't we? I mean, in the name of
You have one upstairs.
paranormal. Yeah, let me go get it. Okay, whatever. I walk by you.
No, it was coming from that way.
I don't, are they on the first floor or the second floor?
I don't know, but I heard it again.
Well, our tech room is right up above.
So maybe, yeah, okay. Maybe that's what it is.
I can't believe how much we can hear them.
Yeah.
So
Very
that's-
echoey. They're on the second floor.
So that's something we have to note about this building is that if you ever come here, maybe try and stick
Yours go
together
down
as
the
one
steps,
group.
so it must have been
Maybe try and stick together as one
somebody
group
moving
because
in there.
no matter where we are, we can hear them and I'm sure they can hear us.
This one? Good.
So what we're gonna do, we've got the EMF meter. We're gonna see if we can measure. So like, that's gotta be moving like crazy. Don't stick your hand in there. Oh yeah, like a motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so if anyone's like feeling.
So how far away does it go?
About 5 feet, so I mean.
It's rising. So, well, that's the hot side, so that makes sense. That's what we're doing. Or no, that's the.
Holy shit. I might get superpowers.
You turn into a rat. What's
Yeah,
the
awesome.
What's the one down there do? Careful, you don't touch that.
Don't touch that? You mean the exposed wire? Don't touch the exposed wire. Is that what you're saying?
Coming next time. Jerry, are you with us?
Yeah. That's funny.
Part 2. Jerry, are you here?
We know someone died here. We're here.
Confirmed. No dispute here.
That's all this old shit.
Yeah.
Oh, boiler.
Goddamn, but that's.
There's still power to it.
Yeah. that
Even
is-
though it's labeled boiler.
Yeah.
Damn.
They just borrow it and use it for something else. So.
Well, that confirms our suspicions.
What is it?
Some of the electrical work I seen up there is
Yeah.
there's a possibility that the boiler's still trying to kick on.
Yeah, there's.
I mean, it got up to over almost 900 at one point.
We got a
Oh
metal,
shit.
metal plug box laying
Oh my
in the
God.
water. Right behind it.
And
That's
that's what the dehumidifiers plugged
Yeah.
into.
Probably why it's not working.
Right.
So, Jerry, go and explain why we did that.
Oh. Well, because that electromagnetic field can cause some people to hallucinate or feel sick. So to have a box like that just wide open.
Yeah.
But the conclusion I would draw is that the people who did this tour, I believe, said that there's a lot of activity down here. Now I'm assuming people aren't standing right in front of that box while they're doing it, but it could very well be an explanation for a reasonable explanation for some people not feeling well down here, maybe feeling like they felt something that's paranormal when it might not be. And just so you're aware, if there's anybody down here, you have permission to touch me.
And me.
And me.
Not me.
So don't.
And I just because I said not me, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna get it on my jaw.
I wonder too the accuracy of those meters, because how does it go from 85, 90 to 18 inches away? Nothing.
Right. Oh yeah, I agree.
I wish I had a second one to see what the second one does.
I might have mine in my bag.
Okay, so we were told that Bob doesn't like to be communicated with. Bob's not a mean guy, Bob's not a nasty guy, but he doesn't like people recording. We have 2 camera microphones and a Zoom recorder going down here. So we're definitely trying to capture your voice. We're told you don't like that. That's when you lash out at people. We're not gonna be disrespectful. We're not gonna antagonize you. But we are trying to capture your voice just because we want to hear your story. We heard something pretty bad about you down here that happened to you. That was my belly.
There's also water.
Yeah.
Dripping and neighboring.
But that recorder might have picked up like a growl sound.
Ooh, it's demonic.
It really wasn't my belly. It was kind of between my belly and my butthole, so I don't know. Internal
Here's the demon right there.
Internal flirt. Anybody down here with us? You know what would be cool? If you could walk through that water in that other room and make some splashes. We don't have a camera back there, so you could get away with it and we wouldn't see you. It is dingy down here. Why would you want to hang out down here? I can see people but see, you wouldn't mistake that for footsteps.
Correct.
But you could capture that on camera and say, I heard footsteps.
Yeah.
It sounded like somebody splashed in the water back there.
And especially if you're someone who is just looking for anything.
But you can still hear them upstairs.
Yeah.
Barely.
But you
it's
can
less
still hear them
noticeable now
upstairs.
when we're down here, but.
But because like at first, I kept hearing like a rumbling and Jeff heard it too. And then Jeff was like, no, it's you going up into the tech room because it's right above us.
Yeah, and all 3 of them were in there when I
So,
got there.
yeah, so that would have made sense because.
Well, they were coming down and we walked in at the same time.
Okay, yeah.
They were coming down the
Okay.
steps. I may have been them coming down the steps too.
Yeah.
This would actually probably not be a bad place to do the spirit box since there's no reception. You know what I mean, to rule out radio stations.
Oh, yeah.
So I turned the spirit talker back on. Actually, no, let's go to Ghost 2. Let's try that one once.
But we do agree that that's for entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna say, like we did earlier, like, say something specific.
Right.
If you don't say that,
Yeah, but I would think that those apps record what you're saying and then regurgitate it later.
should I write it down? I'll write it down. I have paper right here.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10.
So what if the spirit can't read? I don't know.
Yeah, he said.
I mean, it's a school.
He did say Bob was slow.
Is this recording? Oh, it's listening. It tells you straight up, it's listening. But see that little magnet thing in there? That's how this one works. So it'll start spitting words out when that magnet goes higher. I'm gonna write down a word.
Now, is that the one that Amy and Jared?
Yes. Amy's script, yep. I'll write it nice and big.
That's the one I was telling the girl that commented.
Oh.
And then she reported me.
Yeah, that was.
She reported for what?
For commenting that
Any
Ghost Tube was not.
Any and every comment on YouTube, the 3 little dots beside their comment,
Yeah.
you can click on those dots
And report?
and hit report, and a list of shit fucking that long will come up. And all you have to do is click on whatever reason you want to report it. And 9 times out of 10, YouTube will just kick out that.
And it's just because you said something bad about an app?
But basically because what she said that we need to believe,
right.
And I told her she was basically, I didn't say this, but I basically told her she was full of shit, that the people who created that app don't even say that. So why are you saying that?
Right.
So
Hey, I want to show you this. So this says out of time because we could not connect to the internet. So that should tell you something right there. We can't use the app because we can't connect.
Can't connect to the internet.
So
Well, if it's other shit, if it's supposed to be spirits communicating with it, why would
that matter?
Actually, I'll screenshot this right now so I don't.
Why would it need the internet?
Exactly. Spirit Talker don't need the internet.
Yeah. This is garbage.
I did see my laser went out again.
Oh, or maybe Bob turned it off.
Yeah, Bob, did you turn off my laser? Okay, so I wrote down 3 things on this piece of paper. They're very big. You can see them. I wrote down a phrase, a word, and a number. And that is, if you, we do have to agree if it says anything like that. That they're.
Sure.
Okay.
Did you show that to the camera?
No, I don't want to.
Oh.
Because you give it permission to use your camera.
No, that camera.
That's right. I probably should have.
Brain cells are starting to die off.
That's why you're such a good team.
It is late, people, but that's what the words are. So, I mean, I will say this. I've talked a lot of shit about the apps. But if Spirit Talker says any of those words, I'll be impressed.
You connected that to the internet?
Huh? No, this is Spirit Talker. The other one's Ghost Tube.
Gotcha.
But Ghost Tube you can add words to.
Right, and that's what Beardo was talking about with check the people that add which words they add.
And I know for a fact, so that I talked to, they called me about Paranormal Nightmare.
There's 2 of us.
That's close to what I wanted, but not the same. His name came up. Another person connected to the case came up a few times.
My name is Rose.
It wasn't Rose. So there were multiple words that were put, that came up a lot through Ghost Tube. That were applicable to that case specifically. So I would bet any amount of money that they programmed those words in there before they got there. Because they knew the story and the people involved. And Josh said that an attorney used Ghost Tube a long time ago. And the words that you program in there come up more often and quicker. So. Yep. Yeah, because it said.
And you know that case that you're talking about, from their video, Ghost Tube, I mean, there was a bunch of times where it was like fucking dead on the money.
Yep. That's what I said. With things that were applicable to that case specifically. That's when I knew it's like, you guys programmed that shit.
You can't convince me otherwise that those apps are worthless.
Yeah,
Like the Oculus, like I said, upstairs. One time that I see that, we're like, okay, that I can't explain. Like you said, 2 words that were detailed, connected to what we were doing and where we were at. But that's the only time I've ever been like, okay, there's something to that. And that's not connected to the other.
So Bob, we're just here to find out if you're here.
Yep.
We won't be here very long.
Can you tell us what happened? Yes.
You can hear Josh in the background.
The church.
No, I'm in church. We're at school.
I love that he talks back to us.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Cracks me up.
It's funny too, because you can actually hear Josh quite a bit, but he is so soft spoken and very shy. Maybe nothing's happening because our dude bro count is too low. Like we haven't said dude or bro enough.
We're not taking evidence though either, so.
Do you need us to say dude more? Okay, so for the recorder, I don't know why I'm saying this because I'm not going to listen to this because there's so much contamination.
Stranger.
There's lots of
Dangers.
Yeah, stranger danger. Was that Simpsons clip? Ooh, stranger danger. Can you not read, or do you just not want to say the words that are on the paper because you want us to leave?
Bob's saying like, that thing doesn't work. No matter what I say, that stupid app ain't gonna put it.
You hiding out in the back room?
I'll go back home.
I moved something.
What did you move? Why am I talking to the goddamn thing? Stop.
I don't know why you talk to it. Do you think it's gonna respond?
I don't know. You talk to me first. Don't be polite. Alright. Cheese, smile, yeah. Cool. I got scratched.
The other one.
At least got scratched by Dana. That was legit. Didn't leave a mark.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Alright, so
You guys went with
Yeah, I'm
the
definitely
scratch
that's it,
it.
Huh?
You guys went with the real one?
Yeah, but it didn't even leave a mark.
yeah.
I was digging, and it was, but I just got my nails done, so they're kind of not sharp at the moment. So. Oh my gosh, there's a scratch there. Ow!
Gotta catch my breath. So it wasn't a real active night. It actually, like, nothing happened. So everybody took off. They decided they didn't want to stay. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up our cameras and all that stuff. And I'm gonna carry the camera around with me. I have a feeling that, well, no, this is going to be called foreshadowing. But I mean, I think if something's going to happen, maybe when the place isn't as crowded. So I'm going to keep the cameras rolling while I am tearing down the DVR system that we had issues with. I mean, we had a good time, don't get me wrong, but it just really nothing happened. So if you guys see anything in this, although I'm not live, so you won't be able to let me know. We'll bust out the cameras. Toodles.
productions, here we go. Bringing you the truth about the paranormal. Not letting the fakers spread lies and junk. Let's investigate it, let's debunk. Let's debunk, let's debunk, let's debunk. Full production shining bright. Fake hauntings just won't survive. Let's seek the truth and get it right. And debunk those lies hidden in the night. Let's debunk, let's debunk. Full Productions, here we go. Bringing you the truth about the paranormal. Not letting the fakers spread lies and junk. Let's investigate it, let's debunk. Let's debunk, let's debunk, let's debunk. Full Productions shining bright. Fake hauntings just won't survive. Let's seek the truth and get it right. And debunk those lies hidden in the night. Let's debunk, let's debunk.
Like I said, I mean, it was cool to see BJ and Jeff and meet Ernie, which is one of Josh's buddies. It was cool to hang out with Josh. Seems like he'll probably never go ghost hunting with us again because he's gonna be like, man, that motherfucker brings way too much stuff.